Welcome back to BUTV. It's time for sports. Since 1996, Bradley has seen 5 presidents, 5 athletic directors, and 4 men's basketball coaches. Through all that time, there's been just 1 men's head soccer coach. In 24 seasons, Jim DeRose boasts 250 wins, 7 Missouri Valley Conference titles, 7 NCAA tournament appearances, and a National Coach of the Year award. And tonight, he joins us in the studio. Coach, thank you for joining us, and I hope I didn't make you feel too old.
Yes, I am. I joke. I was very lucky to get this job at a young age, and but when you're anywhere for 25 years, the years pile up, and you do feel old.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, but it's been great. It's been fun.
And looking at this season, certainly it's probably a little bit of a somber note. You would have celebrated your 25th anniversary probably with a game a few days ago.
Sure.
How are you grappling with this time with no games?
Yeah, obviously this is very unique for everybody. I think the biggest challenge right now has just been the disconnect with our student athletes, not seeing them as much, not training as much. Certainly, like you said, we would have a couple games under our belt right now. So really, this is a time in our careers where the student athletes and the coaches are really figuring it out together. So that's what we're going to try to do. We're hopeful that we'll play a season in the spring, and that's where our focus is right now, is in the health of all the players.
Gotcha. And looking at the NCAA regulations, what have you been able to do these last few months in terms of practices and communicating with your athletes?
Yeah, we didn't know the word Zoom before that too long ago, and Google Hangouts and Google Meets, and now even old guys like myself are pretty good with it because that's been the way we did it. And I think the challenge has been how much can you really do? So I think we've tried to keep what we did in the virtual world in the summer, a few days a week to make it really meaningful, and then let the players take care of some of the things that they can take care of in terms of their fitness and health. Now that we've got him back here, you just had Dr. Higgs on, we just want to move slowly to get him there, and our hope is now in the next week or so to really start to get them acclimated back and then get into a regular training rhythm, hopefully by the end of the month.
For a moment, let's take a step back and look at your career as a whole. It's been a really eventful 24 years, really tremendous success as a program with you at the helm. What sticks out to you? What are some of those great memories?
Well, you take the non-winning and losing things right away. 25 years, the relationships, like you said, all the different administration across campus and our athletic department. I think the thing I cherish the most is still being included in the birth announcements and the wedding announcements and the job promotions, and then the difficult times that people go through that I'm, hopefully still have that contact. On the other side, obviously you remember all your games and all the people that you have, but yeah, we've been fortunate to have some success and play on a national stage and, beat the #1 team in the nation and have some success. So it all comes together, but it all starts with people and relationships.
And speaking a little bit on those people and relationships, you guys have had 12 All-Americans. You've coached 9 draft picks for the MLS. How gratifying is that, watching your players develop into professionals?
Yeah, you don't want to, over-dramatize things, but there is this parent feel to it. When you get a chance to see them on TV, in terms of the soccer guys, and you see them do well and see them win awards and that, it's great to know that they spent a big part of their formative years as soccer players and student athletes in Peoria and at Bradley. So you watch it with a great sense of pride. And I said, just like you do the people that go on into the other paths outside of soccer, but it's great when I get a chance to go to the games around the country to see them play, and that's been a great part that I'll always remember.
And looking at your resume, it's certainly very deep. You've accomplished a lot. But after 25 years, how do you set goals for yourself? What are you looking to accomplish in the next 25 years?
Yeah, I love that. It does sound, I think the longer you get into something, the more you go back to hopefully what made you successful. You can't, what you did in year 24, 25 has to be a lot of what you did in year 1, 2, and 3. And our mantra stays the same to Bradley: recruit to a nationally regarded academic institution with the nationally regarded faculty, small, intimate classrooms, career placement and career preparation, and be at a place where we don't have football, that soccer is valued, it matters, it's part of the campus experience, and we want the people to see that.
And really quick, we've got about 30 seconds. If there's a spring season, what can we expect from Jim DeRose and Bradley Soccer?
Yeah, we're really excited. Garrett Wintermeyer comes back as one of the premier players in the country. We really like the guys. I think we have a really strong nucleus that came in. I think a very exciting recruiting class that's very diverse from around the country, and I think those guys can bring us it. So we really like where we are, keeping our fingers crossed with injuries and health, and hopefully we'll get a chance to showcase that for Bradley and the community.
Coach, thank you for joining us, and congrats on a great 24 years. Joey and Sheridan will be back after this break, and later we'll catch a performance from Emma Hoytoya. Stay tuned.